Alright guys, we are back again with another installment of Runes of Magic Let's Play. And today we are going to be doing a few things. First of all, I'm going to show you something, how to change your character gear and how to, make the clothes that you're wearing visible or whatever, so you can have different sort of costume setups and all of that. Hopefully we're going to be getting to level 15. We'll be doing another set of dailies today. We're going to be doing a different one that's a bit of a higher level. And then in a separate video I'm going to be showing you a couple of, little hidden spots of Runes of Magic that, not very many people know about. And they're pretty cool just to check out. Or I might even do that in this video, we'll see. Alright, so let's get started. Basically, if you push C, you get to your, your character inventory. It shows you what you're wearing and all of that jazz. If you click on the costume setting one up here, basically you can come in and you can change. So I'm not wearing a helmet, so that's a bad example, but say this cape, which is what I wanted to get rid of. If you come down here to the cape and you click that, and then you go, okay. Your cape disappears, so it's not visible to you or anybody else, but you're still wearing it, which is pretty cool. And, to be honest, most of the early game capes look absolutely ridiculous, and just not very many people are into them. And especially when you're wearing wings or whatever later on, it's a bit. What would you say that is? It's a bit too noisy. There's too much stuff in like a single space. Right. Actually, while I think about it, a lot of you might be wondering, hey, where's the part 1 and 2 that you were talking about in video 3? Well, sorry about that, guys. I did actually do those videos, but for whatever reason they decided to split the dummy and they just didn't work. So sadly those will not be being uploaded. But you didn't miss a whole lot. I'll try and go over the points that I did in those videos in videos to come as well, so that's fine. So what are we doing today? I said that we were going to be doing some, some lengthier quests, maybe getting into a bit of depth of the game. So we should probably go ahead and check out Pierston Farm, which is just down the road from Varanus a wee ways. And we'll pick up some. Well, the first one that we do, I guess. No, you know what? The first one we'll do, we'll pick up Legends of Tabarea, which is actually a little bit of a grind from memory, because you have to kill a lot of bandits to get the different pages. But that's cool. Through the glory of editing, hopefully it won't be that much of a problem for you guys. Stats from Windsor here. Oh, we'll do the Earth Rune Pillars as well. And we'll get that. We'll see, as you can see, we have quite a lot of things to collect here. 24 pages, I believe it is. So, alright, let's go get started. So the drops, these drop on is the bandits. I actually think they drop on the Blackbone Merchants as well, which is down, towards Ravenfell there, but I don't want to. Oh, yep, look, here's one rune pillar. So this is the Earth Rune Pillar, which is. This is the South Stone Pillar. Oh, we can do those first, actually. Why not? Right. So what we'll do is we'll open this up. So we've already got the Southern Stone Pillar. We'll go follow on that one, and follow on that one, the Northern and the Eastern ones. And oh look, somebody's having a go at me already. I really need a new weapon. This one's a bit faster. That's alright, we'll summon the Oak so he can give us a hand. Probably should have done that before. Alright. So, as you can see on our map here, the red one is by Dorian's farm. That's the one we're going to be going to first. Oh, hell no. We're running away from that. Oh, it looks like he dealt with the problem for us. But I'm pretty sure it was him that caused it in the first place. So that's... What are you doing, man? Where is... I'm going to have to recall him. He's just going to aggro everything on the way past. And we certainly don't want that, because dying is not a good look. I don't think we have died in this Let's Play series yet. We'll see how long we can get, how many levels we can get up without actually dying. I don't know, maybe you guys could give me some ideas about things that, you know, would put me in death-defying situations, and I could try and keep him alive through that. That would be pretty neat, I reckon. Well, that'd be fun for me anyways. So yeah, being that this is my second Let's Play video that I've ever done, I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys' comments and, you know, tips and stuff, or things that I could do to improve it, you know, things that I'm doing at the moment that aren't so good. So just, yeah, leave me a comment, give me a couple of pointers, and tell me what you'd like to see out of this channel as well, because, you know, I am open to suggestions. And I do aim to please a little bit, although I don't generally go out of my way to do a huge amount of pleasing. in certain areas. Get your mind out of the gutter, guys. Alright. So that's the earth room pillars done. What EXP is that worth? 555. Alright, we need 1600 to get to the next level, so I'm not going to go and turn that in yet. What we're going to do is we're going to roll over towards the Twilight Mine, and we're going to kill some bandits. Now, I might actually do a bit of this off screen, guys, because, you know, as I said, it is a bit of a grind. Well, I guess I should actually, oh, yep, sorry guys. I should, give you a bit of information about these quests that we're actually doing at the moment. Otherwise you're just like, why are you doing these long quests with us, right? So this is for the Earth Room Pillar quest. When the Eye of Wisdom reached the plain of Silver Spring, they gave the place a new lease of life. They improved supplies and turned this impoverished land into a fertile haven by using the Earth Rune Pillar. Earth Rune Pillars were a new kind of power created from runes left by the ancient kingdoms. However, the output of the three main farms have shrunk to a dangerous level. Varanus needs these crops. This has never happened before. I suspect that the Earth Rune Pillars have something to do with it. This is terrible. The crops have suddenly changed and everything is rotting. We must do something quickly. Come, take this enhanced magnet to the 3 Earth Rune Pillars to the east, south and north of the 3 farms to replenish the power of these 3 Earth Rune Pillars and keep them from getting exhausted to the last drop of power. So what they're talking about there is basically you got Dorian's farm here, which is sort of just above me on the map, and you got Mage's farm and Pierston farm, which is the one at the very bottom, and all those farms are full of like mobs and stuff. Quite dangerous mobs really when you're at this level and you have no other gear. There's a lot of dots on them. Alright, so that's that question. We've done that, so hopefully that's going to save the farms. Give Varanus a bit of food so people don't starve. Chapter 1. Right, so let me see this. So this is for the Legends of Tabaria. The Eye of Wisdom of Varanus has devoted itself to researching this continent. Unfortunately, there will always be some people who want to steal this valuable research material. Damn them for wanting to learn, right? Not long ago, one of our researchers, Vivian, spent a great deal of time gathering material for the Legends of Tabaria, but the material was stolen by bandits. The bandits dismantled the book and sold it. I have spent a lot of time hunting down the pages, but there are still some missing. The missing pages in Chapter 1 are 1, 4, 5, 6, and 10. If you find these, please bring them to me. Alright, so I'm guessing that it's the same for, you know, both of them. Yep, it is. All 3 of them. Alright, so what way are we going here? we are on the right track. And from memory, it is these quests that do start something of a chain. And you end up getting some pretty cool gear that you wouldn't otherwise get. Cool for eggs these days anyway. Not really cool for anything else. Bandit. Should summon my pet again now that I actually want him to take some aggro. He's not just going to get us killed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn loot filter off here, because otherwise my bag is just going to get filled with duplicate pages and whatever. What is this? Doesn't even drop me anything. It's not very nice of him, is it? Why are these guys doing this? Drop me some books, Bandit. I need to learn. Just kill it. I don't know why I did that. I don't even have any mana pots, I don't think. No, I don't. Oh yes I do, I have heaps. Awesome. Still nothing. I'm sure this is the right target. It said bandits in the caption, didn't it? Ah, I've already got page 21. How did I do that? Oh, page 3. What ifs? Oh, massive lag. I don't know what happened there. Didn't drop me anything anyway. These guys are not team players. There we go, page 16. Very nice. Well, we might get one more on screen, and then I'll turn it off for a bit. Then I'll sort of collect the rest of them, just so you guys don't have to deal with all that. And yeah. Oh, nothing. I'm gonna pull him back here so I don't aggro that dog as well, because ain't nobody got time for that. Page 23. What is this dude up to? See, I think he's wearing the Silver Spring mage gear. There, that's some of the gear that we're looking to unlock. So we don't want the mage set, we want the chain set, obviously. So yeah. Alright guys, we'll be back in a moment. Alright guys, so what's just happened now is a golden magic caviar has dropped off of one of the bandits that I just killed. So we're going to catch him so we can get a pet, but unfortunately I do not have a pet at the moment. I don't have any traps at the moment, so what I'm going to do is I've marked the spot here. I'm going to push K. Oh, and I can't teleport to Logar, can I? Oh no. Alright, no, that's cool. We're going to leg it. Leg it. Hopefully we can get back in time. We only need to run to Logar. We don't actually have to run back to the spot that the golden caviar is afterwards. If it was just a normal magic caviar I wouldn't bother, but the golden caviars they have the chance of dropping the best pets, so you know that's what we're gonna do. And fingers crossed we make it in time. Stupid ass pet. Come here. Run. I wish I had a mount. I thought I did. Maybe we get another one if we open these up. I don't even... no. As you can see, we also leveled up as well, just from killing a whole heap of monsters, mobs, however you would like to have them described as. This is taking entirely too long. What's the bet I get there? I lay the trap and then he disappears just before he walks into it. That would be horrible. Transport to Luga. Now, trap is 8,000 gold, I believe. That's quite high when you're a lobby, because as you saw yesterday, everything is really expensive, and we only have, you know, 19,000 gold. But what we'll do is we will just buy one of these for now. You know, we can always come back and get more. I just don't want to waste all of our money on something like this immediately. Wait, what I'll do for future is I will mark out the pet hunter so we can not have to do this. So that's really poor English. Mark it out so we don't have to worry about doing that kind of thing, like the big run again, in the future. It's really nice that they give us a few free transport rooms. Is it still here? It's still here. I'll summon this guy really quick so he can take care of these bandits. Ah, you dick. You dick. Ah, this is horrible. I don't have my Briar Shield on anymore either, which is probably why I'm losing so much health. Get him, man. Come on. We don't have time for this nonsense. Alright. I think we're good. You. Get him. We'll lay the trap here. And then we'll chase our cabbie over to it. So basically you get in between, or you push him towards the trap there, which is, you know, it's pretty easy to describe. There is tutorials for it, like in-game tutorials to do this, but oh, so we got a holy pet egg. That's really cool. Except it's a water pet. We don't need a water pet. I'm not actually sure what kind of pet a warden is, but we could sell that in the auction house, you know, I'm pretty sure. So that's cool. That's awesome, guys. Anyway, I'll get back to doing these Legends of Tabarea daily. I just wanted to show you guys that. Alright guys, so we are back. We, as you can see, have all of the pages. It actually took, you know, a little bit of time. We had to kill maybe 60 or 70 bandits, so yeah, it's not easy, but we do have some duplicates of that. So the duplicates of the pages that we have in our backpack here, see? We have duplicates for most of them except for 3 or 4. We'll put them on the auction house for, you know, 1 gold each. So, you know, if anybody else is doing the quests, they can have a little bit of an easier time of it on me. Because, you know, it's a PvE server, it's not a PvP server. It's not like I'm really in direct competition with anybody, so why not help out when you can, you know? Alright, so what we're doing now is we are going back to turn these quests in. You can actually read these pages of the book, but since it's missing pages, I think you can read the entire book when she gives that to you soon. So if we can do that, I suppose I will. Maybe I can read it in times that we're walking somewhere. This should get us to level 15 anyway, which is cool. Very good. Now that the lifeline of Silver Spring has been strengthened, I can worry about other things. You sure can. So this one is the follow-up quest to the Earth Rune Pillars. The new owner of Major's Farm has recently employed a group of strange farmhands. A string of unusual events have been happening at the farm ever since they arrived. As you know, the Earth Rune Pillar has become very weak recently. We have since discovered it is these farmhands that caused it! Exclamation mark. I've thought a great deal about this, but it still confuses me. If they are just ordinary farmhands, how would they have the ability to affect the Earth Rune Pillars? Besides, damaging the pillars would be of no benefit to them. Well, regardless of who they are, we absolutely forbid anyone from harming the Earth Rune Pillars. Go teach them a lesson, show them that this is the price to pay for damaging such important artifacts. You're right. Let's go murder them. Evil farming. Yep. We'll do that now, I suppose. This is great. Second whole chapter again. We just reuse lines of text there. It's fine. So this one is saying basically we need all three of those other things which we've already gotten, so we can hand it in straight away. This is great. The book is whole again. Fantastic. So now he should give us a quest to return them. Vivian will be so happy to do the blah 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 blah. Well, you know what? Let's actually go and return this now. Quest receiver's position. So what's that? The Guild Hall, I guess, or the Eye of Wisdom Hall, I should say. Alright, yep, that's cool. We'll go on our merry old way. We'll see if we can actually read this while we do nothing, shall we? What is this? Legends of Tabaret. Nope, I can't read it. That's unfortunate. It's alright though. Sorry about that, guys. If you were interested in hearing a bit of the backstory, you know, you can... I'm sure there's a web page online where you can read the pages of the Legends of Tabaret. The Eye of Wisdom. That's where we want to go. I could really go for a cup of coffee at the moment, actually. I might get on that as soon as I'm finished this video. So we're going to wander on down. I think we might be in the wrong hall, just to annoy me. Oh no, no we are not. Thank Christ for that. Seriously though? I had a 50-50 shot, and I got it wrong. If he had rendered before I'd done that, that would have been better, but, you know, I wouldn't have made that mistake. I had thought all those years of research had been wasted. Thank you so very much for returning this to me. That is quite alright, Vivian. We are here to help. I'm just short of a couple of, I'm just short of leveling up to level 15. When we leveled up before, we got a couple of new skills. So we unlocked the nature crystal, which is a different pet. I think this is mostly for mages, because I think it takes intelligence to increase this attack, but I'll show you this one anyway. That's the nature crystal, and he shoots like an ion beam or whatever. But yeah, as I say, he's not really that practical for us. So we're going to come back to the Spirit of the Oak. Also, I unlocked another one, which I suppose was this movement restriction, was it? Nah, it can't have been. Nah, it was the, yeah, alright, never mind. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's go to, I guess we'll kill a couple of monsters, get our next level, and I'm going to have to end the video there. Transport to Varanus Gates. Run. I remember there being a quest here that was, you know, go out and kill some whirlwind beetles or whatever. But that's another chain of, you know, Silver Spring that we're going to do. So I think we're going to empty this zone out of quests before we move on, because it is quite rich in story, which I think is cool. So, you know, if you guys don't want that, then please leave a comment and tell me so. But, you know, I guess because the first videos were not there anymore, or they weren't uploaded, you missed out on the whole spiel of why it was that I was doing this. It's basically because back in chapter 1, you know, or really late chapter 1, early chapter 2, when I started playing, it was, you know, I had a blast. It was a really awesome game. The people that I played with were awesome, and, you know, I was feeling nostalgic, so I decided, why not, you know, go back and play the game again, you know, sort of the way it was meant to be played, you know, like go through the older zones and not the Coast of Opportunity and such. And yeah, try and relive the glory days of Runes of Magic. It's gonna be, you know, I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of money on this toon just because I have a toon on the private server which I spend a lot of money on, and I'm not going to, you know, I'm not fucking rich. I'm not gonna waste money twice. There we go. So we have our level, ladies and gentlemen. I think that is yeah, I think that is it for today. So if you like the video, please leave a comment, tell me what you'd like to see in the next videos, give me some tips and pointers. I'm not really that familiar with the Warden class, so maybe you guys can tell me how I can do it a little bit better without twinking out, because I don't want to do that. That sort of ruins the spirit of what I'm doing. So yeah, have fun, guys.